Hi, happy Sunday. Sorry about that, guys. I didn't realize that the stream had got flagged. So give me just a second. I need to send this link to TK and then we will start the show. Sorry about that, guys. Talks amongst yourselves. Let's see. All right. Let me just text her real quick. Okay. She'll be joining us in here in a second. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, I didn't have my my other part pulled up on my computer, so I didn't know that they flagged it or they gave me a warning or anything like that. So TK is on her way. I just sent her the new link to the show, so there she is. Howdy.
What happened?
Sunday.
What happened?
Yeah, I hashtag professional over here. So
You still have a Grady cheese grater voice.
yes. So excuse my voice. I'm just getting over. I actually think I ended up catching a little something on the way. I like when I got home. But this is kind of on the getting better side. So I've been kind of dousing myself with like NyQuil like the last couple of nights since I've been back from Savannah. But I mean, I did initially think because we went pretty hard the first night we were there, which was Thursday night. And like we ended up, I think, at a place called Smiles. It's like a dueling piano bar. I mean, and like we love that place so much that we actually went there 3 nights in a row. And when you were there Saturday night, we ended up going there too. So, or was it Saturday night?
Yeah.
Yeah. Saturday night. We ended up going there Saturday night, or was it Friday night? I can't.
Smiley's.
Yeah, it's called Smiles. So that's where we actually spent the majority of our time there. But I mean, we had a good time. But that first night, we definitely went really really hard. I mean, so hard. And
now, after watching you and Miss Pete in there, I can see why you had no voice that day. Because of y'all. This girl is the one dancing on tables at parties, and not because she's drunk, because she's just having a damn good time. That's all.
I mean, by that drunk. Well, by that third night, I mean my voice was completely
and you
gone.
Were still kicking it around with the Gangnam Style.
That place was really really fun. I mean, I've been to a couple of dueling piano bars, and that one was probably the funnest one that I've ever been to. We went to one. I guess I think in well, I've been to two different ones in Vegas. Last year, Mrs. Pete and I went to one inside the I think it was inside Caesars. I can't remember, but no, maybe it was New York. No, it was inside New York. We went to the dueling piano bar inside New York last year, and that one was fun. But this one is, I think this is like the third one I've been to. They have one in Vegas that Lou and I have been to, and I think it's in Harrah's. And I've been to that one. That one was fun too. But this one in Savannah was by far the funnest one I've been to so far. So I mean, and the crowd was like, yeah, I mean, it was an amazing crowd for sure.
The entire crowd really got into it.
Yeah, yeah. So it was really fun, but we had a good time. It's successful, I think, it's pretty successful, uh, girls trip. So hopefully it'll get as big as the guys' Vegas trip. Do you know there's like 14 people going, like 14 guys going on this Vegas trip?
Really?
Yeah,
I don't
14
think there's
guys.
14 girls in the community. We'll never have that.
Well, listen, there probably
Yeah.
is, considering everybody's significant others and shit like that. But I don't think that we'd be able to round up 14 gals. But I mean, I would like to hope to, I would hopeful that maybe next year when we plan something that we'll have more than 4 people this time. But I mean, it was just the 2 of us last year,
Yeah.
and then 4 of us this year. So hopefully next year we can get a few more people to
And
attend. So
I loved that B&B. I mean,
oh yeah,
even
yeah.
though
I'm gonna show y'all a video that I took at the
there's so
Airbnb.
much
So
about Savannah that I loved. I wanna live there. Bad.
yeah, I love Savannah. I love Savannah. So
I wanna live there in that little old town part.
oh yeah, yeah. Everything kind of seems old townish though, especially when we're kind of walking
But in the
around.
squares, in one of the squares.
Oh, you want to live in one of the squares
Well, and
that
I
we
wanna
went
live,
to?
like, in one of those places that we stayed at. You know what I mean? Like a
Oh yeah, yeah,
room.
yeah. I couldn't even really imagine how much uh how much it would cost to actually stay in a place like that though too.
I know.
So but
But
let me
think
take
about it. It
roll.
might not be that expensive, right? Wouldn't people wanna live more in a place that's like, I wanna live there because, like, I'm single and shit, and I don't have anybody to worry well, I have my mom, but what I'm saying
Well,
is, you know what I
considering
mean?
considering the place that we stayed at was like a 3-minute walk to River Street, yeah, I'd probably assume it's probably a little bit higher
Really?
priced. Yeah. Yeah,
Uh-uh.
yeah, yeah. So,
That's
probably a
where I
little
wanna
bit,
live.
probably a little higher price because it is so close to River Street. I mean, literally a 3-minute walk to River Street. So, the Uncle Lou says, that Fat Elvis show is hilarious. It is for that Fat Elvis show is pretty hilarious. Yeah, they didn't have anything like that in Savannah, but yeah, that was entertaining to say the least. So all those old women like dancing around Fat Elvis too. Do you remember that, Lou? That was hilarious. So yes, you guys please bear with me because I'll probably be like taking like drinks of water and stuff too to kind of clear this gunk that like I said, I think I'm kind of on the tail end of it. But I was feeling fine the whole weekend we were in Savannah. It's just when I got back, 'cause you know what I think it was? It was so nice Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I mean, like Saturday, it was 80 degrees Saturday. Um, and those of you that tuned in when I went live for like the 30 minutes that we were kind of walking to go eat down River Street and stuff like that. I mean, it was like you saw me. I was like in a tank top or whatever. I mean, it was literally 80 degrees. Sunday when we woke up Sunday morning, it was like 50 something degrees and windy as hell, and like that's when we decided that we were going to do like a
Oh,
little
I know.
walking tour around Savannah. And I think that's where I guess I probably end up maybe catching something, because it was so fucking cold. I mean, it was so cold. I mean, like when you were walking and the sun was kind of beating down on you, it was fine, but that wind was probably what made it, what it was,
And as
because
soon as you hit shade, which was every 2 microseconds, uh, because, it's covered in beauty and trees and oldness and it was freezing all the time because you're
yeah,
it's hard to find patches of light,
it
that
is. It
are
is.
hot.
Slim Shady
It was
Kane says
agonizing.
Slim says it's supposed to be snowing here when my flight leaves. I hope it doesn't get canceled. I hope not either. So we've been watching it. It was snowing here today, this morning when we woke
What
up.
about in Vegas?
Well, I think from what Luke told me this morning, because we were talking about the weather, whatever, he says that it's supposed to be like weather like we had in Savannah and Vegas when they're there. So hopefully it stays that way.
God blesses all the slobs, you know what I mean? I mean, we really look at y'all's cruise. You couldn't have asked for better weather. You know, every
Mhm.
other than like I think probably even the Tennessee one that y'all had that was snowing. I mean, other than the fact that it was snowing that one time, it basically got nice for y'all, I think.
Well,
Right?
no, that's the thing. No, no. So that's the thing. That Friday before the Slob Olympics in Pigeon Forge, it was like 70 something degrees. I mean, like we
No,
were
like
out
that's
on the,
perfect.
yeah, like we were out on the balcony, like I mean, just like hanging out. I mean, and literally, it was like 70 degrees that day. We woke up Saturday morning, and it was like -5,
Damn.
and like 4 inches of snow on the ground. So it
That's
went
what
from like
happened in the
70.
suburbs.
Yeah, so it went from like 70 degrees to like -5 and like 4 inches of snow on the ground. It was absolutely insane. I mean, insane. Like we couldn't believe it when we woke up Saturday morning and we looked outside and we're like, holy shit. And like it was coming down, like the snow was coming down. It
Thank
was it was
God.
in, it was absolutely insane. So, all right, well, let me do my little spiel, and then we can continue on with the discussion about all things Savannah. So I apologize for those of you that aren't interested in that, but I got a lot of pictures and a lot of some stories to tell. So yeah, so. This is all about Savannah, all about our Savannah trip. So, Jay Shipes, welcome. Hoghead, we've got Matt Dumit. Robert is here. Rutabaga 439, welcome. Cockaboose Conductor, Traveling Fools, yo, 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 yo. Let's see who
Ho
else we got.
ho 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 ho.
Slim Shady Canes is here. Atypical Gump, the Uncle Lou. Jolish, Sven Kreuzberg. Welcome, Sven. We've got Dula is here. Welcome. Jolish, quick shout out to Jolish for the super chat. Says, went on a school trip to the UGA campus in Savannah way back. Even as a tech fan, I had to admit it was cool, and Savannah is a great city. Yeah, I love Savannah. I mean, River Street, is probably my favorite. And I mean, I haven't been to Savannah in like at least over 10 years. The last time I was there, like my babies were babies, like literal babies. I think my daughter was literally still in like a stroller when the last time I was there. So this was kind of like a trip, I guess, to kind of bring me up to speed, because I'm sure a lot had changed in the 15 years that I'd been there. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so it was fun. But I love Savannah. I love Savannah. So I'm sure we'll have some more people trickle in here as time goes by. I apologize about the initial start of the show. I wasn't aware that I got a warning, and the stream got shut down. But we remedied that as quickly as possible. So we're back live here now. So thank you guys for tuning in. If you have not yet done so, please make sure that you're hitting the thumbs up, because we all know that I appreciate it, TK appreciates it, and YouTube appreciates it. If you would like to help support the show and myself, you can do like Jolish did. Hit the super chat button right there next to the chat bubble, or the links to my Cash App and PayPal are in the description of this video. It was also scrolling on the bottom of the screen, but this is a new live. So I will actually post it in the chat and then pin it to the top of the chat too as well. So yeah, because I forgot that I had to start up a brand new live. So there you go. So entertain the folks while I do that real quick.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I was caught off guard with that. So but I'll say, as far as Savannah goes, it was so cozy. And I mean, I don't know, it's something about the aesthetic, the oldness of it. In a way, you did feel like there was somebody else around. There's a thickness of ghosts, kind of like it is here in the area I live in Florida, where it's very ghost-like over here. And but it's not like a bad feeling. I didn't feel scared. I mean, I slept well, even though I wake up earlier than y'all. I didn't feel like, I didn't feel, I don't know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, so you got there. TK got there Friday, like afternoon around 3. I think was that it? I think it was around 3.
Saturday. I came Saturday.
Oh,
I
that's
forgot
right.
all
That's
about the
right.
parking thing. I gotta find that ticket.
Yeah. Oh, I paid mine already.
You're
So
so good.
yeah. Yeah, so she got there Saturday around 3.
No,
Um,
it was earlier than that, I thought. But anyway, go ahead.
maybe around like 2:30, 2:30, 3
I
o'clock,
don't know
somewhere
why.
around there. So
Oh, wait, because we had an early dinner, that's why.
yeah.
We had
Hmm.
an early dinner, that's why. It feels like I got there earlier, but I don't know why. Never mind. Go ahead. Go
What's
ahead.
up, Paul? Welcome to the show.
Purr.
I am kind
Shout
of
out
getting
to
over being
Purr.
yeah, I am kind of getting over being sick, but I mean, I think, yeah, so yeah. I'm just gonna say that, yeah. Yeah, I'm just now getting over being sick. I know it's look, and so shout out to my daughter real quick too. She's turning 16 on Wednesday.
Oh, wow.
16.
Sweet
She's my
16.
Yes, she's my baby. She's the baby. So yeah, 16 years old she's turning. So we're having a birthday party here on Saturday. That's when Lou is leaving for Vegas on Saturday. I'm dropping him off at the airport like early Saturday morning. So I'm about to have like
When's
host
he
a
leaving?
party
On
for like
Wednesday, you said?
no, he's leaving on Saturday.
Okay, coming up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This coming Saturday. But that's when I'm also hosting a birthday party for my daughter for like like 10 of her like friends, you know.
Oh.
So yeah, so y'all thoughts for me on Saturday. So we just ordered her cake today. I just got all this like supplies and stuff. I got I got off of Amazon and stuff like that. So yeah, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun.
Wow.
No, last year she had a birthday party last year here too.
Is it a
Um,
slumber party?
no, because we don't have enough room to. Well, I mean, I guess if they wanted to, they could all sleep in the living room. You know, and the living space is pretty. I mean, if we move the coffee table out the way and like push the couch back, there'll probably be enough room. But I don't know if anybody wants to sleep on a hardwood floor. You know what I'm saying? So I could probably scrounge up a couple. I could borrow probably a couple blow up mattresses from my sister, but nah, no, we no, there's just not enough room for everybody to sleep. You know, if she wanted to have a slumber party. So, um, I know, don't say that, Paul. He says nest will be empty soon. I mean, my two older children, which are both boys, that they both moved out. They're living with their dad right now. So, my oldest one, as you guys know, is 25, and then my middle one turned 19 in December. So yeah, so she's my last one. So she's a sophomore in high school, so she's got 2 more years, but we'll see what happens. I'm not sure what she's planning on doing. You know, she says, I mean, she's definitely going to college, but she's not sure if she wants to stay local or, um, uh, if she wants to go away. Like she's the child out of all 3 of my children that she could definitely like get a full ride to somewhere. Because I mean that's how smart she is. So. Um, But yeah, so we'll see what happens. So Lou says not enough room. There's a spare bedroom and 2 couches. Yeah, I know. But no, it's not going to be a slumber party. It's not going to be a
Slumber
slumber.
party.
Hoghead says send her to UNLV. No, I think she's more of a homebody, so I think that she probably will stay more local than anything. So, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. So we'll see what
What
happens.
does she
What do you
wanna
mean?
do? Do you know? Does she know?
I mean, before she started high school, I mean, like she had a couple different things that like she really wanted to be a writer.
Nice.
Yeah, but now that she's in high school and like she's involved with like, drama and stuff like that, like I think that's kind of changed so I think she really wants to try and do something with that.
With the
But she's
dramas, you mean?
also yeah, but she's also like, like kind of I mean, like she knows that that's possible, not a like a possibility that probably won't happen. So she's thinking of other things. So I think like
Something to fall back on.
yeah, something to fall back on for sure. So uh, Paul says Cece is having a girl summer party while I'm in Vegas. So what? She's gonna have a bunch of
God.
girlfriends over there, like in their undies, bras, and underwear, like bouncing around your house and shit. Is that what you're saying?
Purr. Oh, purr.
So, all right. Well, let's move it right along. So you guys want to hear about Savannah? If you don't, I don't care because we're still going to talk about it.
Georgia.
So as you guys know, me, Mrs. Pete, and Mrs. Slim Shady Canes got there on Thursday. So yeah, like I said, we went pretty hard that first night. Like we got there, we got settled for a little bit, and then like we immediately opened a bottle of wine and like drank that bottle of wine. We left the Airbnb to go find something to eat. We found a really nice place called Poe's Tavern. It was really cool. I've never eaten in a place like that before, but and I think we watched a little, like the first half of the Miami Ohio State game sitting at the bar, and we ate, and then we made our way over to the Smiles dueling piano bar, and like watch the rest of the game there. Like that was a wild game. I don't know if you watched it or not.
Did I see? I think I did see a little bit of it.
Yeah, so besides hooping and hollering at the piano bar, like we were hooping and hollering about the game. So
Nice.
it was crazy. It was crazy. So I've got some pictures here. So if you guys want to take a look here. Oh, no, you can't. I'm sorry. Oh, well, I guess I can share screen, can't I?
Yeah. Share screen.
Share screen.
Share screen.
Share screen.
But I love the oldness of the place.
Mm-hmm.
It's so history-like. Look, we're
Yeah.
totally gone. Ha!
Yeah. So this is the Airbnb that we stayed at right here.
Mm.
It was super, super cute. So I think I have a video too of the inside of it. So I'll have to share that too.
I'm gonna put mute on.
That's on my yeah, I have to go to my YouTube channel real quick though. So like you liked the place, didn't you?
Oh my gosh. Like I said, I would love to rent a room like that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. All right, let me share screen with this one.
The only thing is like in the hallway, like for the people just to know, we were on the top floor. We weren't even on the bottom floor. You go inside at the bottom floor, and then there's a room to the right that says number 1, as if that's the first little apartment. And then you go up these tiny stairs that are from the 1700s or something, and into the actual B&B. I love the little bit. It smelled fine, but didn't the hallway smell old as fuck?
I don't know if I don't know if I really noticed that or not. So
it just had this old ass smell.
Yeah.
Like it smelled like I was in an old house. And I don't even know what it's supposed to smell like, but I figured that's what it had to smell like.
Yeah.
So, but then you go into the thing and you feel like you're in a new place. It smelled fresh.
Yeah, I mean, you could definitely tell they'd done some work to the place too, because like all the appliances I felt like in the kitchen were brand new. Yeah. It looked like they had I mean, yeah, it looked like it had definitely, but there were some aspects like the hardwood flooring in the place. I think all of that might have been like original to the place. So yeah, but yeah, I don't think I really noticed the smell. But But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. So all right, here we go. Can y'all see that? Okay, yeah. Here we go. So we're on the second floor. It's so much bigger too, like in person, you know what I'm
Living
saying?
room.
Yeah, I know. I know. It's awesome. I feel like I'm there right now.
Dining room. This kitchen is huge.
It
Huge.
is. It's huge. It was very big.
Very
a lot
smooth.
bigger than in the pictures.
Washer.
It was like a brand new kitchen that had never been used.
Mm-hmm.
Refrigerator. Hallway. This is mine and Mrs. Pete's room. King size bed. We have a little stand-up shower. Just taking a video for the guys. This is Mrs. Keynes's bathroom. And then her bedroom. She's got her own queen size bed all to herself. There you have it.
So yeah, again, I mean, it was a lot bigger in person than it was in. I don't know what happened here.
It was just so cozy.
Yeah, it was. It was very, very cozy. So, yeah. So
And
this
Savannah
is
in itself is
yeah.
cozy.
Yeah. So this is the actual front of the building. So like I said, and like I didn't know this either when I actually booked it. Like I didn't know it was like a 2-story thing. Like it just showed me pictures of the actual place inside the place. So I had no idea when I got there that we were on the top floor. But and the funny thing is like because I think you were asking me, and I think Mrs. Pete and Mrs. Slim Shady Canes were asking me too, like if I knew if the same people that hosted this Airbnb hosted the one downstairs, and I'm not even sure. Like I don't even know, you know. So. But yeah, it was I don't know about that, Paul. He says, is it on a historic register? I'm not sure about that. I would think if it was, it'd have some kind of, because a lot of places that we like when we were walking
Oh
past
yeah.
certain buildings, remember they'd have like a little plaque like right below
Yeah.
like what the address was saying it was like a historic building or something like that. So
Yeah.
I'm going to assume that it's probably not because it didn't have one of those plaques out front. So a lot of places that we walk by, some buildings and like even houses that we walk by had these little plaques on
Well,
them
how
that
old
said,
does it
you know,
how old does it have to be on the historic register?
that's a great question. I'm not sure about that. So
Because 1790s is a million years ago. Because we saw the graveyard with people's graves. I doubt it. I mean, there's probably some of those are from 1700, but those are the stucco ones, the big churches. But this
Mhm.
could be, what if this is from like 1800s, late 1800s?
I'm not sure. I'm not.
You know,
I don't. Yeah. I mean, I'm not sure.
that's
I mean,
still freaking old.
yeah. I don't know. It didn't give me 1800 or even 1900 vibes. I don't know. It seemed a lot newer than that to me. So yeah, I'm not sure.
1900 for sure vibes. I mean, 1900, but not 20,000, not 2000.
Yeah,
I mean,
like
just the remodeling is 2000 for sure. 2025 maybe.
oh, Paul says it can't be modified too much is one criteria. Well, then it probably isn't though, because like I said, that I mean
this is all
seemed
new
like
stuff.
yeah, it seemed like this place had definitely been remodeled and you know, like I said, all new appliances in the kitchen. So probably I would venture to say it's probably not on registered as a historic building or whatever. So all right, so there you go. I poured us I poured us a glass of wine, and we finished that bottle there before we even left the Airbnb. So
Rose Moscato.
no, so this is a red blend wine that we drank that this night, Thursday night when we got there.
Yeah, but I
So.
call them all Moscatos.
No, Moscato is a lot sweeter. So
Okay.
I prefer Moscato over, but this one wasn't terrible. I mean, like I'm not a huge red wine drinker because it's very dry and very like strong. But this one was like a red blend, so it was a little bit on the sweeter side. So I could drink this. And red wine, like you can't refrigerate red wine. Like you have to drink it warm, basically. So unless it's like sangria or something. But what's that big too? But yeah, so this was a pretty good red wine. Like I prefer, like if I drink wine, I prefer a little more of like a white wine, like a rosé, or I like Chardonnay. Like a Zinfandel. I'm not a huge red wine drinker, but this one was pretty good. So. All right, here we go. All right, this is us venturing out Thursday night onto River Street. So, of course, that's me right there. That's Mrs. Slim Shady Canes, and that's Mrs. Pete. So, for those of you that don't know, Mrs. Slim Shady Canes has never been to Savannah. So, this was her first time there. And I think it was your first time there too, right? Oh, no, you hadn't been since you were like a kid.
Yeah.
So, it's been, what, 30 years?
I didn't remember it that cool because I wasn't old enough to appreciate it yet.
Yeah.
The way I am now.
So we made it a point to make sure that we hit all the places that are, like famous, on River Street and stuff like that. So of course our first stop was Wet Willie's on River Street. I told you guys we went pretty hard the first night. So this is us right outside of Wet Willie's after we got our frozen drinks here. So Mrs. Pete, the last time Mrs. Pete was in Savannah was when I think she said in October. So she was there just fairly recently. I hadn't been there. It'd been like 15 years since I'd been to Savannah. So that was the last time I was there. So this is us on River Street. Like I said, I mean, it was literally like a 3-minute walk from our Airbnb. I mean, we walked everywhere. No, we did take one of those little trolley. Well, no, it wasn't a trolley. It wasn't really it was like a $5 like a car ride from the Smiles bar back to our Airbnb. But yeah, that was the only time that we did not walk back to our Airbnb. Every other time we did, we walked everywhere we went, because literally, like I said, it's a 3-minute walk from our Airbnb to River Street. So this was neat. Mrs. Pete told us about this place. So this is actually inside of a hotel, but it's got like a mini museum in it. It was really cool. A lot was like quartz and stuff like that, but like it had like this huge like dinosaur statue thing. I think it was mostly made out of metal though, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, like it had fossils and shit like that. And this was, like I said, inside of a hotel. So we stopped in and kind of browsed through there. I took a couple pictures. So, all right. So this is the place that I was talking about, Post Tavern. This is one of the first places that we ate at. So I can't remember. I think Mrs. Slim Shady Canes got some kind of burger. I think Mrs. Pete got some kind of, I can't remember what Mrs. Pete got, but I got a shrimp po' boy sandwich. And let me tell you, it was so freaking good. I don't know if it was because we were just hungry after walking around, but it was so good. Probably one of the best shrimp po' boy sandwiches I've ever eaten. So obviously it's called Post Tavern because everything in this place is basically Edgar Allan Poe themed. I mean, like some of the food was named after like Edgar Allan Poe's, like stories or poems and stuff like that. So this was a pretty neat place to eat. Like I'd never eaten. I think Mrs. Pete says something. They have one in Charleston where she lives, and she's eaten one before. So she suggested this because we had walked right past it. So yeah. So So there's the three of us sitting at the bar. I had the bartender take a picture of us. So we were sitting at the bar because we were going to watch the first half of the Miami Ohio State game. So that's why we were there, really. So, all right. So this is us. This
I
is
love that picture.
this is the first night at Smiles. All right. So literally we were leaving Pose and like we just happened to stumble upon Smiles. Like it was literally a block down the road from Pose. So like when I noticed it, I was like, oh my God, here's the dueling piano bar. So I was like, well, we're here. We might as well just go inside. So yeah, so this is us inside the bar, the piano bar. So the manager or whatever noticed us walking in, and we told him we're on a girls trip, and like he let me wear this hat. So this cap
I
hat or
like
whatever.
it.
So
You would see the greatest gift would be for me, and a God times would say thank you for being a friend.
all right, so I have to explain something to you guys because this is the first time, as like I said, this is my third dueling piano bar that I've ever been to, and this is the first time I've ever seen anything like this. Okay, so these are like mirrors back here, right? So you see what it says here. It says phrase of the night. So what you can do is like you can Venmo these people that are up here. You can send them a Venmo and with a phrase that you want written up here. So you see like this one, they sent them a $20 Venmo and it says happy 50th birthday so-and-so. So it's like a competition basically. So you can start it out as low as I think that one of the nights we were there, like the first one started off at like $5 or like $4 or something like that. So every time someone, so like if someone sends like $4.50, they'll type out, they'll put on this phrase. The second night that me and Mrs. Pete were there, I think one of these mirrors got up to like $400.
Yeah, and so that's my question. Do these piano players, that's their tips basically?
I'm
Do
not
they
sure
take
if
all
it's
that money home? Because you
So
can make a
whatever-
living off that, and that sounds like
Right.
fun. I mean, I wish I
So-
could do that.
So I think whatever money they make through Venmo, because you could also request a song through Venmo, and the max, like the minimum amount that you could do through Venmo was $20.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So
So
if they-
I think they probably take home that money, and then whatever money you see these little jars right here. So you
Oh,
can
yeah.
also pay with cash. So like with the cash, the cash request, you can put whatever dollar amount you want in there. So like, I mean, I think at one point in time we did like a $5 request, with cash that we had on us. But I was mostly sending Venmos, like $20
Okay.
Venmos.
Okay, so the Venmos were minimum of 20, but what was the minimum really in a jar? I mean, so you can make a $5 song. So it wasn't about the amount as much as the using of the app?
No,
Because that
no.
doesn't make
So
sense.
like, so there were people that were donating like $100 in cash. So anybody that donated like a large amount of money, they would skip whatever cash payments that were lower than
Right.
that. Does that make sense? So they
Yeah.
would bump. So say like someone, like I put in a $5 request for a song. If
Yeah.
someone behind me put in like a $20
They're
$20
gonna did
request,
those first.
they would trump my $5, and so then say that someone after the $20 request put in a $100 request, they would trump that $20 request. So the higher the amount, the first, you see what I'm saying? The first,
Yeah.
yeah. So now as far as the phrase of the night thing, I'm not sure if that money necessarily goes to them. I mean, I would assume so since they're Venmoing them. But I mean, that's the only thing that I can assume. But like I said, one of the nights that me and Mrs. Pete were there, I mean, like I think one of these amounts was up to $400 or $500 on one of these mirrors. So it was absolutely insane. So, but fun time. It was a fun time. So again, this was probably one of my, out of the three that I've been to, this was the most fun one that I've ever been to. So
Come on, clap your hands for my part. Thank you for being a friend. I watched the special last night. It was on TV. Travel down the road and back again. You
that's me, Mrs. Pete.
You never could. And now look at the night. It don't seem so lonely.
Of course, we had to request Sweet Caroline for Mrs. Pete. So,
Well, let's
that's-
play it from Mrs. Fools, because that's her song too. For
yeah,
from
yeah,
Fools.
yeah.
Can I just say that piano player looks like Lane Kiffin?
And when I heard
You know, I thought the same thing when I first saw him. I was like, "Why is he
I
look
didn't
so
see it until
familiar?"
now. I didn't see it until now.
I was like, he's got a very like recognized. Why does he look so familiar? But now that you say that, yeah, like absolutely. I was like, I couldn't put my finger on it exactly who I thought he looked like until you just said that. And I was like, oh my God, that's it. That's exactly who. Yeah. So you see now these things have changed. So the first one says. The first one was a happy birthday,
It's
happy 50th
Lane.
birthday for Torna. And this one
He's doing
says Jen is
side gigs.
divorced. Jen is divorced and horny, I think is what this one
Oh
says. So
yeah, and
donated,
horny.
yeah, someone donated $22 and it says Jen is divorced and horny. So yeah.
I
so
wonder
it's
if
like
they
that.
ever have a for a good time call.
Oh, they did. They did. And then there was one too. One of the nights we were there that they said this is so and so's foot finder account or what? Or no.
Oh
What
yeah, I
was it?
remember hearing that, but
Yeah.
but
Not
as
foot
far as
finder.
the
It
phone
was.
number, they can't put a real phone number.
I mean, I don't know if it was a real phone number or not, honestly. And to be fair, I don't know if it was a real handle for not the foot fire. What's the other one?
No, but you're saying I said for a good time call.
Yes, they did one of those. They did one of those on the mirror one time. I can't tell you if the phone number was an accurate phone number, but I don't know. But so
Well, if
yeah,
it said 555 in the beginning, you know it wasn't.
it didn't say 555. It had an actual area code.
Oh no.
Whether it was a legit area code, I don't know, but it did
Yeah, I
start
don't
with
think I don't
555.
think that's cool. What if there's a psycho out there? You
Yeah,
know?
I don't know.
runs off of my shoulder.
Screw Lane for being a doctor.
Bird when I'm holding you. Warm, touch someplace warm.
So let me just tell you, all 3 nights that we went, to this Smiles Dueling Piano Bar, they played this song every time. So I don't know if it was a request. I don't think it was, because like they all came out there. Like there's four different piano players. So they all came out there during this song. I think it's just part of their like, niche or whatever. So they played this song. They played this song all 3 nights we were there. So.
We stand. Our hearts broken in two. Sleepy skies.
So obviously that's the song from Stranger Things, Journey song from Stranger Things.
I remember
so,
when they played it there too. It was like so
Yeah.
cool.
yeah, I mean every night that we were there, they played this song. All right, so this is the picture of us taking Jello shots. So keep in mind, guys. Look, I
Looks like big
created
turkey basters in your mouth.
I created a group text messaging group between me, Lou, Mr. and Mrs. Pete, and Mr. and Mrs. Slim Shady Kane. So I was bound to
Yeah, I
determine
noticed
to make
who's
sure.
missing me. Because you know why? Because I'm single. That's why. Go ahead.
Well, I mean, like I said, you didn't come till Saturday anyway, so this was all stuff that we were doing.
I know, but
before you got
still,
there.
it's a pineapple thing, and I'm the odd one out. So whatever.
Well, no, like I mean, but I told him that I was gonna
Okay.
be sending.
I'm gonna mute myself now.
Sit to stay on. bringing talks like you and Put me on the spot.
Here's us taking shots.
Let me just say that
When I
so
told you
love-
guys we went hard the first night. I mean, like we went very, very hard. I mean, I think these were fireball shots, just so you guys know. And not only were they double shots too. They weren't single shots. These were double. They had like $8 double shots of Fireball. So these were double shots of Fireball that we were taking. So
I love Mrs. Slim. She is just so dang sweet.
yes,
I love her accent. I love her. She's so, and now I see where, you know how I love that daughter, the oldest one, right? I love all
Zoe.
their kids.
Zoe.
But yeah, Zoe is so, remember I told you she's just so demure and all this. Well, getting to know Mrs. Slim, I see where she gets that from. She gets it from Mrs. Slim. She's very demure and sweet and has a sweet, like you just want to be her friend. You want to try her cooking. You want to, you know, she's just so dang awesome. I love her.
Yeah. Sorry, I pressed the wrong button. All right. Yeah. Yeah, she is. She's amazing. And I think she had a blast. So, unfortunately for Mrs. Slim, she actually ended up getting sick. So, she had told us that before she came to Savannah, her kids, the kids ended up getting some kind of stomach bug, like before she left to come to Savannah. So she didn't think that, you know, she was gonna, you know, but she actually ended up getting sick Friday. She spent all day in bed Friday and Friday night. So when she woke up Saturday morning, yeah, like she was feeling much better. So fortunately, it was only like a 12-hour thing. But here's the thing. That night, this night right here, this is Thursday night, she'd actually gotten a call from Slim saying that he had actually gotten the stomach bug too. So he got sick the day before she got sick. So it was, yeah, we felt terrible for her. I mean, and at first she thought it was just because, you know, we had gone so hard the first night. So she was like hungover or whatever. So we actually ended up, this is us at breakfast the next morning. All right. We got up that morning. We were all feeling pretty, you know, pretty hungover or whatever. So we were like, well, let's just go get some.
Before she got sick, though.
Yeah, this was before she got sick. So this was around, I think, around like noon too. Like we went and we decided to go and have brunch or whatever. So this was a little place that that was like right around the corner from our Airbnb. It was really, really good too. Their grits, oh my gosh, these are like grits with like cheese and like chives or something like, and they were I mean, like so delicious, absolutely delicious. Yeah. So this is us at breakfast the next day. And she was feeling fine when we went to breakfast, you know. It was after we got done eating breakfast and we had walked down to River Street. We would walk down to River Street is when she started feeling sick. So, and she thought it was just because she was still kind of hungover from the night before, but no, ended up she literally like had the stomach bug. So, but again, fortunately, it was only for like 12 hours or whatever, because the next day she was feeling fine. She didn't go as hard, you know, as me, Mrs. Pete did, but but she was feeling fine the next day. So that was Saturday. That would have been Saturday. So yeah. So this is my breakfast. It was so good. It was so good. Okay, so after we ate breakfast and like we were down at River Street and she started feeling sick, we actually ended up walking her back to the Airbnb. Mrs. Pete and I drove to a local Kroger that was like a 5-minute drive from our Airbnb to get her some things that she needed, like, you know, some Gatorade, some, you know, crackers and stuff like that, just to kind of make sure she would be okay, you know, when we left her and stuff like that. They were so good, Rutabaga. Oh my gosh, those grits were amazing, absolutely amazing. I ate the whole bowl of grits. So then after we got her settled and made sure she was okay, Mrs. Pete and I decided to finish walking down River Street, and she was telling me about this rooftop bar that had like an amazing like view. So that's where we ended up. So we went to this place called Myrtle and Rose Rooftop Bar, and she wasn't kidding. I mean, the view was absolutely amazing. So this is the view from where we're at. And they had these fancy, cute little drinks here. So I think I got like some kind of mule, like a Moscow mule kind of thing. And she got some kind of like peach mixed drinks or something like that. I can't
A
remember.
Moscow mule or a Moscato mule?
No, I think it was some kind of Moscow mule thing. So like
Okay, so it wasn't
cherry.
a Moscato mule.
No, it wasn't a Moscato mule. No. All right. So this is us walking back to the Airbnb to check on Mrs. Slim to see if she was okay, and then I think we were gonna look at possibly going to get something to eat. So all right. So yeah. So this is she wanted to get oysters. So, and you guys all know that I don't eat raw oysters. So this place that we went to, I can't remember the name of it, but they weren't steamed, but they were some kind
I thought
of
you told me they were steamed.
some kind of, I think they were some kind of oh, thank you. Yeah, roasted oysters. So she wanted some raw oysters, so she got some raw oysters for herself. But we got like this variety plate of like roasted oysters, and then I got like a Caesar salad, which was good. So, and they were good. They were good. Yeah, no, not baked. I think they were roasted. Yeah, roasted oysters. So yeah, so I did have oysters, but they were not raw oysters. So. All right. So this is us back at Smiles. Like I said, we
with the turkey basters in their mouths.
Yeah. So this is us with the Jello shots, bearded clams. I don't know what bearded
Ew.
clams are, Lou. Sorry. So yeah. So this is us that we made our way back after we got done eating. We made our way back to Smiles because I mean, like we just had so much fun that first night. We just went back the second night. So, I mean, we felt bad though because like we felt really bad. Well, like we kept texting, Mrs. Slim to make sure she was okay if she needed anything. So, so yeah. So, but this is us taking Jello shots. Same people. There's Lane Kiffin right there. Now this lady right here. Oh my God. She can freaking sing. This is that Asian lady. Do you remember her?
Yeah, she was good.
Oh yeah. She can freaking sing. She's got, I mean, a set of pipes on her. So I think I have a video of her singing. And this is us taking more Jello shots.
So did it come out like Jello?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
it's
it came out like Jello.
Jello?
That's just how they served it. So they served it in these like syringes.
Jello can squeeze like that?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So you just,
I never thought about it.
Yeah, and it comes out. It comes out like Jello.
Because I love Jello. I'd like to have that, but not with alcohol. It'd be a fun, tasty treat.
I mean, these were pretty weak, actually. So I don't
call them up. Like you could fill that up with red Jello for kids, like at Halloween, and call them blood tasters, and put them at a party.
All right, so here we go. So this is Saturday night.
Me.
Yep. We went back to well, you guys know I went live for about 30 minutes as we were walking to River Street to go find someplace to eat. We wanted seafood because Mrs. Slim Shady Canes really wanted seafood. So we went to a place. I can't even remember the name of it now, but we went to a place and like each of us ordered a plate, like a different plate. And we all just kind of shared. So we shared each other's plate. So I ended up ordering what was called seafood mac and cheese.
Board.
Yeah. I ordered seafood mac and cheese. And let me tell you, That was probably the best mac and cheese
my
I have ever
gosh.
eaten. It was so good. It was so good. Oh my gosh. So when we were eating there, I told the ladies, I said, I think this is probably one of the best meals we've had here in Savannah. And I mean, they all agreed. So I think TK ordered, what did you order? Sausage?
I ordered a sausage. It
Like a
was,
sausage dip, right?
but it was artichoke. No, it was spinach.
Oh yeah, spinach
sausage.
sauce. Yeah, okay. So it was a spinach sausage dip, that's what she
Like
ordered.
that kind of Louisiana sausage. That what do they call it? Roudou cheese. I mean sausage. I don't know what it's called.
It was so good though. Oh my gosh, it was so
delicious.
good. It was so good. I think Mrs. Pete ordered steak and clams, so we all got a little
Steak and
taste of that.
clams.
Yeah. And then I think Mrs. Slim Shady Canes ordered some kind of fish. Like it was like a special that they had.
Oh, and
Um,
it had rice and stuff.
Yeah. So it was some kind of
Hers was
fish. I think
good.
it was red tail. I think that's what it was called. It was some kind of
I
red
don't
tail
know, but it was
fish.
yummo.
Yeah, but so that was probably one of the best meals that I like, personally that that we ate while we were in Savannah. That was probably one of the best meals we had. But I can't get over that seafood mac and cheese, man. It was so freaking good. It was so good. All right, here's us taking shots. Again, double shots. So these aren't regular normal shots. These are double shots right here. So we decided to stay away from the Fireball too. We told them that we wanted something a little bit more, like girly. So I think these were called Jolly Rancher shots. I think is what these were
They
called.
were
So,
yummy.
yeah, they were
sipped
good.
mine.
They tasted just like Jolly Ranchers too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, here's that girl singing. Yeah. The other lady. Here we go.
We stay out. What's up, what has broken two.
I told you. I think that's part. It's my jam right there. That's
Yeah, that was the
Gangnam Style.
that was the Gangnam Style.
Yep.
That
Well,
was
she
the
can
Gangnam
sing.
Style.
Oh my.
So you got a recording of the song, but we didn't get you dancing to that.
Yeah, I was doing the Gangnam Style dance. So
Oh my God, y'all! I'd never seen anyone so into a dance in my life. She channeled her inner Psy, whatever his name is. What's
Psy.
his name? Psy.
Psy. Yeah,
Okay, PSY Psy
Yeah.
C Sweet. And I mean,
And oh my gosh,
she
Traveling
went
Fools.
nutso.
It was so fun. Like I
Oh,
said,
wow, fools!
we spent three of our nights there, like a Thursday
Oh
night,
my
Friday night, Saturday night.
gosh.
So yeah. So
That's so cool, like, because he's a traveling fool. Of course he's been there. He's probably been to every dueling piano bar in the freaking country.
All right,
I
so
bet.
this is Sunday. We got up Sunday. We cooked breakfast at the Airbnb. Made some scrambled eggs, bacon, toast. Yeah. So potatoes. We had some like home fries or whatever.
Oh
So
my
yeah. So we decided.
Y'all were so cute, you and Miss Slim in the kitchen cook. They are so sweet, and y'all cook such a lovely meal. I swear, I
Oh,
love
well, thank
y'all. I
you.
love y'all so much.
Well, listen, that was one of the things. Like I told Lou, I was like, this place has a huge kitchen. I was like, so I think one of the nights we're there, or whatever, one of the mornings we're there, I'm gonna go and get stuff to cook breakfast. And he was like, that's a great idea. So yeah, so I decided to do it on Sunday because I knew you were gonna be there on Sunday. So yeah, so we decided to cook breakfast Sunday morning. So we got up. I cooked breakfast. We cooked breakfast. Me and Mrs. Slim Shady Canes cooked breakfast. And then we decided, so the plan was we were actually going to do a ghost tour. The night that TK was supposed to come. So Saturday night we had planned on doing a ghost tour. But unfortunately I'm a 5-star dummy. And like, I did not realize that you had to go to the actual website. Like I had already purchased the tickets through Groupon, but I didn't realize that you actually had to go to their website and pick a date. So when I realized that I had to do that, the date that we wanted to go was actually not available. So I ended up getting a refund for those tickets that I bought. So we decided that we were just going to go do our own little walking tour. Mrs. Pete was so gracious to be basically our guide, so like she typed in the places on Google Maps and like we'd walk there. Every place we went to was within walking distance. And then like when we got to the place, like she would read off like the historical facts and stuff like that. So shout out to Mrs. Pete. I don't know if she's listening or not, but yeah, she was our gracious tour guide Sunday when we were walking the streets of Savannah. So
That cemetery was unreal.
oh yeah, so this is the first place that we went to. Well, actually, no, it wasn't. There was a couple places before this, but this was one of the main places we went to was this cemetery that, of course, had, look at the dates on these things, 1700s, so I mean, some of the tombstones were like so like decrepit and like rotted. You couldn't even read. Yeah, like you couldn't even read like who was buried there.
Remember,
a lot of children buried there.
There was one where the top of the grave. Remember, it was like a slab on the top, and it was like open a little bit.
Oh yeah.
It was like, I said, "Oh my God, y'all, this one's open. I kind of want to look in there, but I was too scared."
Yeah.
I don't think I did. I
So-
should have tried to look in. I'm scared.
And
thinking
again,
about it.
this was the coldest day that this was the coldest day. The whole time we were in Savannah. I mean, it was like 50 something degrees, windy as hell. So I mean, it was cold. It was really cold. I mean, of course, you're working up the adrenaline as you're walking and stuff like that. But like in spots where there's no sun shining or anything, like it was cold, and that wind would cut like right through you. So this is just Button Gwinnett right there. That's supposedly where Button Gwinnett is buried.
Yeah, Button Gwinnett.
Button Gwinnett. Who names their child Button or their
I know,
yeah.
but I guess in the 1700s, that was the thing, I guess.
There you go, the Macintoshes right there.
The
buried.
Macintoshes.
The Macintoshes.
The Macintoshes. It's just so hard to believe like that long ago. Like it's hard to believe that, you still see graves and shit,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I don't know. And then just the oldness of the buildings and stuff. It just was so amazing. I
Yeah.
loved it.
So we were debating whether or not we were gonna get something to eat, like some lunch or something, because by this time I think it was like 1 or 12 or 1 o'clock by this time. So we stopped. There was this like little like British tavern or whatever. We debated whether or not we were going to eat there, but nobody really liked British food. So they had this little telephone thing outside of it. So we took a picture in front of it. But yeah, so that's the 4 of us there. This is TK in front of one of the historical sites called the Weed House.
Weed House.
Of course, we had to take a picture of her in front of the Weed House.
The Weed House.
The
most beautiful church ever.
Oh yeah, this church was amazing. This was one of our last stops here before we were making our way back to
that was such a beautiful.
Oh my gosh. I mean, just like
the Stations of the Cross.
Yeah. That's the organ right there.
So wait,
I've never been in a place this just amazing, So
I've been in places like that, like in New York City. Oh, I hate that picture. Gross, gross.
This is
Hey,
me and
scroll,
TK. This is
scroll,
right
scroll,
before
scroll.
she gets ready to leave.
Hey,
So,
scroll. Scroll. Thank you.
all right. So this is
Ask me about
us.
my butthole.
Yeah. So this is us right before we ended up, the three of us, me, Mrs. Pete, and Mrs. Slim Shady Canes, ended up doing like a ghost tour Sunday night. The last night we were there. So this is us like walking down River Street, just going into some of the shops before our tour started. So all right, so this is that same grave, that same cemetery we went to, but at night. And unfortunately, once the sun goes down, that they like, you're not allowed inside of it. So because it's been vandalized and stuff like that. So yeah, so like when the sun goes down, after the sun goes down, they lock it up, so no one's allowed to go
Wow, I
inside.
didn't know
But
that.
you're able to walk around the perimeter of it, and that's what we did. So so as they were telling us the stories and stuff like that, they they told us we could take pictures and stuff like that. So yeah, so these are just a couple of pictures of inside the grave, the cemetery at night. So all right, and this is it. This is the last picture. This is the Monday morning where we're about to hit the road. The three of us are about to hit the road. So
And I
yeah.
had already left the afternoon before.
Yes, the afternoon before. So
So
there you have it.
on the haunted tour, but that's all right. I'll get it next
Yeah.
time because I
Yeah,
really like
yeah.
Savannah.
I think they're actually talking about St. Augustine next year.
Oh yes,
Yeah, St. Augustine, because
yes.
Mrs. Slim Shady Canes loves it there. I've actually
Yes.
never been to St. Augustine, so yeah, so I'm not opposed to St. Augustine for
You've
for
never
our trip
been?
next year. I've never been to St. Augustine.
Oh,
Never been to
girl,
St.
it's another.
Augustine.
It's supposed to be even more haunted. I think. Well, it's older than
That's
Savannah.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. That's what I've heard. So the chick in the middle is Mrs. Pete. That's Mrs. Pete. So that's me, and then that's Mrs. Slim Shady Canes. So yeah, so I think that's what we're talking about. So I mean, that'd be perfect for you because you're only like 30 minutes from St. Augustine, aren't you?
Yeah.
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 So yeah, so I think that's what we're talking about for the next ladies trip. So for any ladies that are listening or that
Yes.
go back and listen to this, St. Augustine, I think, is going to be our next
Well,
our
we
next
all
ladies
just
trip.
jived. We all just jived. You know what I'm saying? Like there was no
Mhm.
issues. It was fun. It was everybody was cool with everything. There was no drama. There was no nothing.
No, it was. I
So
mean,
easy. All of
well,
y'all are
I
just
mean,
we all it's
listen,
like we've been doing that for years.
right? But here's the thing. I mean, we've all met each other before, though, too. So
Well,
I
that's
think that
true.
does
That is
that
true.
does
Yeah.
make it a little bit easier because we've all met each other before, So I think that does make it a little bit easier. But I mean, for the most part, when we all get together, it's like we're like a family,
Yeah.
So
It's wild, isn't it?
it is. It's wild. So I mean, like, look, the very first time that Lou took me to a Slob Olympics event, like I was nervous, like like I didn't know what to, like I've been talking to these people, in the comment section and stuff like that, and I mean, like instantly, like me and Mrs. Pete kind of connected, but we were at that point in time, we hadn't even met each other in person. Like we were basically just texting each other and talking on the phone, you know what I'm saying? Because, Pete and Lou are, like they would call each other best friends, you know what I'm saying? So, so I kind of established a relationship with Mrs. Pete, because of the two of them, and like I said, at that point in time, like we were basically just texting, like we hadn't met each other in person. But I mean, I remember one of the first things that Lou ever told me right before we got ready to leave to go to Pigeon Forge, or like, as we were planning to, this Slob Olympics events or whatever, besides the fact of telling me exactly what Slob Olympics was, you know what I'm saying? And watching videos of the first Slob Olympics in Atlanta or whatever. He told me that I would probably get along with Mrs. Pete like immediately. So and I mean he was right, you know, like I mean we instantly like Mrs. Pete and I were coordinating our costumes for Pigeon Forge even before we met each other like in person. So like we were texting back and forth, calling each other on the phone, like saying, "Hey, oh my gosh, you know, Pete's got this this starter jacket from the '90s, you know, like a Clemson starter jacket from the '90s." I was like, "Oh my god, Lou has a Georgia starter jacket from the '90s." So
And
that's like,
you know, of course, I've always loved Mrs. Pete, but it seems like every time I see her, she becomes funnier, and I feel even so much closer to her. Like she's very sweet to everybody. It doesn't matter who you are, you know. Don't you think she's like this?
oh yeah,
You know,
absolutely, absolutely, yeah, oh
there's not
yeah,
like a
yeah,
judgmental bone in her body kind of thing.
mm-hmm,
You know,
mm-hmm, yeah,
she gives
yeah,
everyone a chance. I feel like, you know what I
yeah,
mean? That kind
absolutely, absolutely. So. All right. Well, I am going to drop the StreamYard link for anybody that would like to join us for the next like 30 minutes or so. My voice is getting kind of scratchy, so I'll probably end the show a little bit early just because I probably need to rest my voice.
because your
Uh,
throat is scratchy.
yes,
Hello?
I could never be like a tour guide or anything like that because yeah. So
Because
I
your
mean,
throat.
listen, I like to talk. I do like to talk, but yeah, yeah.
No, but I could see how your voice did get out of whack over there because you have BA knows how to have fun. BA is a fun kind of gal. She's that one dancing in the middle of the floor before everyone else.
I mean, look,
She's the one that
I'll
gets it going
well, yeah, like
and
I'll
she
bring a
ends
party.
it.
I'll bring a party anywhere. So, you know, yeah. I mean, I'm at the
But
point in
that's
my
so
life.
cute though. I mean, if I wish to God I would have gotten that freaking dance on video, but I was too enthralled. I couldn't stop watching. See, this is my problem. Do you notice I never get pictures at any of the slurb events and all this shit? It's not that I don't want them because I definitely want them. I'm just too into like having fun that I don't think about it at the time. You know what I mean? I mean, people can do both. You were getting so excited with certain songs, and I would love to watch it. And there was certain times like you almost like they'd start playing a song. One time you like go, it was like you would like clapped a little bit and then you put your arms out like you were at a concert. And I'm like, oh my God, this is the most adorable, fucking cutest, funny ass fucking thing I've ever seen. And I couldn't, and I didn't. So next time I got to record it now that I know I'm on the alerts because I have a feeling you're like this no matter where you go.
I mean,
I have a feeling.
well,
Because
I told
the way
you this.
were getting
Listen,
into it.
I told you the story about when me and Mrs. Pete went to that dueling piano bar in Vegas. Like I said, I think it was in New York, New York. As we were walking in, they were playing the song from Rocky Horror Picture Show.
I
And
could
like
see that.
yeah, I know the dance to that song. So yeah, so as we were
Oh
walking in and
gosh.
making our way to the bar, like I was doing the dance. I mean, yeah, like I mean, look, I'm 46 years old, you know, like I spent most of my young like adult life taking care of babies. You know, like I
Me
didn't go out.
too.
Yeah,
Me
you know, like
too.
I mean, I didn't go out. I didn't, you know, I mean, and keep in mind that, you know, I mean, at that time, you know, I didn't think it was a terrible marriage, you know. I mean, but I was young and I was, you know, but yeah, I spent half of my adult life taking care of babies, you know what I'm saying? Because I had my first kid when I was 21 years old. So like
Yeah.
I couldn't even go out drinking for my 21st birthday because I was pregnant, you know.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it's maybe that's
Well,
like
you
I'm
know what?
46 now and my kids are practically grown, so like I'm reliving my youth, you know. I
Well,
don't know, but
it's like me, but I'm reliving my youth like in a total way. Like I'm changing careers and living like with no money. and work in Uber when it was stupidly. I, I felt like, I don't know. I don't know why I felt like I had, when I was in Texas, everything that happened so fast. And I don't know what I was thinking. Like, I didn't want to have to pay because I thought, I just want to change. I want to do something else. And I don't know what I was thinking. I thought I had more time on the money I had, you know, and I don't know why I did that. Like, I just said, fuck it. I'm just going to put my license inactive and then reactivate it later. So I don't have to worry about, uh, fees and, CEUs and all that jazz. Right. And I can
Mhm.
easily just 300 and something bucks get a new license here in Florida. So I need to just do that, no matter what, to have it, even though I know I don't want to use it anymore. I think
Mhm.
that the reason I did that, I wasn't going to retire it because I thought, what if I want to go back to it?
Right.
But then I thought, but it'll make it hard for me. I'll have to work hard to get it back. I psychologically played with myself for so many years. Like I thought, well, if I do it this way, if the only way I'll get my license back is if I really want it, because I'll have to pay fees and have my CEUs caught up and all this,
Mhm.
rather than just, I don't know what I'm talking about. Forget it. I don't know what I'm even talking about right now. But
Well,
I
we were
just wish I
talking.
hadn't done that because, girl, all I have to do now, once I graduate in April, I could have just started working for like a doctor and start learning Botox. They could have paid for me to go learn Botox and shit like that. I'm so dumb because, yeah, now I can get my license back. I don't know if it's been I might have to take the NCLEX again, which is the state boards, because it's
Mhm.
been like 4 years since I've been in nursing. And, but I think I could do it, but I don't know, that's hard. I mean, I've only taken care of babies, and to go
Yeah.
back and take a basic, but it is basic, so maybe I could pass it.
Yeah.
I mean, I
Yeah.
don't know, but it's a
I
lot.
mean, that'd be something, definitely something to look into. So,
Yeah,
I mean,
but now,
girl,
but I
girl,
feel like this is what I should
giving
have been
people
doing in my
Botox,
20s.
you make bank giving people Botox. Oh my
Oh my
gosh.
girl, I will make so much I found out how much I could make as an esthetician. You know what I mean? With some of the things that I'm doing,
Mhm.
or what I'm learning. Like I'm taking a dermaplaning course tomorrow, which is extra outside of the school. And but it is at the school. But it was like 320. My dad is sending me a check, right? Because he can't, my dad is so, girl, he still lives in the 70s with the checks. He'll send me a check. Uh, but
I
it
still
didn't.
write checks.
Okay, well, but see, he doesn't trust PayPal, so I couldn't get it right away, and it didn't come in time, and I needed to pay it like today, like before tomorrow. So thank you, Paul. Shout out to Paul. He helped me, so gave me the quick PayPal. I could give the lady the quick PayPal, and that way now I can just pay Paul back when my dad's check comes in. I hate
Mhm.
living like this. You know how embarrassing that is. But I knew I had the money. That's literally the money is in the mail.
Mhm.
It's just not in my hand. So and my dad refuses to live in 2025 when it comes to money. I bet you anything he mails his checks still to pay bills. I bet you.
I
I
mean,
bet.
I like I said, I still write checks too, but I mean, like I've kind of I've grown out of that now too, with automatic bill pay and shit like that now. I think the only thing that I write checks for now is like if there's something happening at my daughter's school, like I normally write a check for that. Like
Well,
I have to write a check not tomorrow, but Tuesday for some t-shirts or something like that. So, but I still used to write a check to pay our water bill.
yeah. Well, I was
Yeah.
I wanted to pay this lady, and if I could have paid this lady with a check, I could have brought her the check tomorrow and said, "Okay, don't cash it till Wednesday," because my dad's check will probably come Tuesday because Monday is Martin
A
Luther King Day.
holiday.
That's why she's
Yeah.
doing this class because the school is closed. So my instructor bought dermaplaning kits. Dermaplaning, girl. I thought I was going to learn this in this course. No, that's an advanced esthetician course, which is at Daytona State College instead of Daytona College, which I will probably go to after this, hopefully, if a place I work at will. Because, like, if you work at Hand and Stone or Massage Envy or something, they'll pay for you, I think, to learn a lot of this stuff.
Yeah.
But she did it at $320, and most places outside of school would be like 500 and up, so
Yeah.
I wanted to take advantage. And the only thing it said on the thing was you can only pay by Zelle, or what was the other thing? Zelle or Market or some shit like that.
Mm.
Market something. I don't know what it was, but anyway. So it felt so good when I gave her the money. Like, now I can relax and go to the class tomorrow. Thanks, Burr. You'll get the cashier back on Wednesday.
Yeah, I mean, look, a lot of people don't realize that's, like even like so my license renewal is coming up. Like my license expires in March of this year. It every 2 years I have to, renew it or whatever. And every time I renew it, I have to take a continuing education class. And you
That's
have
what
to
I'm
pay
saying.
for all that shit. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? So it's like it's a 5-hour course that I have to take. And it's like, like you have to pay for that. But see, the good thing about that is you get to write this shit off. You know what I'm saying? Like you get to write off, but that doesn't help you right now. You know what I'm saying? Cause I mean, like that's all said and done at the end of the year when you're filing your taxes and shit like that. But yeah, so so that's what's coming up for me. So I have to pay, not only do I have to pay to renew my license, which is one fee in itself, but then I have to pay another fee to take these continuing education classes. But if I don't take them, then I can't renew my license. So yeah, so it's like it's a never ending thing. I mean, luckily I only have to renew it every 2 years. But I mean, you're always some of these classes that you take, like continuing education classes, like even that aren't required, like you have to pay for that shit. Like when I got certified in doing hair extensions, that whole thing was like, like $300. So I had to pay $300 out of my pocket to take this course on how to do hair extensions so I could be certified and to do hair extensions.
Yeah.
So, I mean, yeah, to make money, you have to spend money. That's what I always say, So,
Mhm.
I mean, yeah, you got to spend money to make money, and I mean that's
This course too tomorrow comes with certification, so
yeah. So in that sense, like once you get certified,
and a kit.
you'll be certified. Yeah, yeah. That's what my hair extension thing came. I came with like this whole like nice little kit, and yeah, I mean, and I just
I
took
love the
some.
kits. It's like Christmas. Kitmas. It is
Yeah.
Kitmas.
Yeah. So
Give me my
well, good.
kit.
I'm excited
Give
for
me
you.
my kit.
I've always actually wanted to get dermaplaning done. I've just been scared too. So because I
Will
have
you
heard
be
horror
my
stories
model?
about. um, no, that means
You're
I'd have to drive
scared.
up there.
No, well,
I've
I
heard
mean,
her.
I'm thinking about, I mean, even though I'm paying back Paul, I thought, you know what? Been wanting to see like where around the area where he lives and stuff. And if Cece would want, like dermaplaning, things that I can practice. I need models because you know
Well, there you
what?
go. You can do it on Paul then.
I was going to do it on Purr too. I was going to do it on Purr. I'll do it on Purr first. And if I can do it on Purr without cutting him, then because he's a man and they're a little more thicker in the chin skin, and I think they can
Well, yeah, and then
handle
he
it.
can always grow his beard too, like his beard out to cover any kind of. Yeah.
Yeah, but we're practicing on ourselves. I have to bring shorts because we're going to practice on our thighs, our thighs.
Well, yeah, that makes sense because I'm sure that skin on your
Our
thigh area
thurs.
is probably about the same as the skin on your face. So,
We're going to practice
like, you
on
wouldn't
our
want,
thurs.
yeah, you wouldn't. I mean, like, you wouldn't practice on your knees. You know what I'm saying? Because that skin on your knees is a lot tougher than the skin on your face. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. So that makes sense. Your inner thigh, like your inner thigh,
Well, no, I think like probably the top.
the top part of your thigh.
I would think.
Yeah.
That's about the angle that you hold the straight razor and stuff.
Yeah. Well, that'll be fun. How long's the
Yeah.
class?
Huh?
How long's the class?
It's like from 9 to 5 type of thing.
Oh, wow.
with a half-hour lunch. It's not an
Yeah.
hour, it's just a half hour. And, like, she says, "Bring your lunch or make sure that Uber delivers it by 12 because they're having the practicum, like, at 12:30." Like, so she doesn't want anyone to leave in case, they don't get back in time, you know?
Right.
I'm telling you this, like, that's what I'm saying, like, I there was no way I was, like, gonna bring in a check and see if she'd take it. I'm like, "I need to fucking figure something out." And then I
Yeah.
thought of purr.
So
Purr.
the lady that's teaching the class, like, is she also a teacher at your school?
Yeah. Oh, she's our instructor. She's doing it
Oh,
for
okay.
us, like, on the fly kinda thing.
Yeah.
She just thought it, because she said she didn't realize they would be, uh, closed for Martin Luther King Day, because like, you they have the Chris because they're closed for Christmas, Thanksgiving, but not like, I don't think Christmas Eve or New Year's Eve, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
it's not like they have a ton of holidays. But that's one of the,
Well, I
federal
think,
holidays.
Martin Luther
A
King
lot of
is
places
considered
do,
like,
yeah.
yeah, like a federal
And
holiday.
I was because I was thinking, "Oh, my dad's money will just come on Monday," and then I realized, "No, it won't." It's Martin Luther King Day, so shit, I'm so annoyed. I'm so grateful for my pops, you know what I'm saying? I love my dad and everything, but it's like, I just wish he would be like, trust PayPal more. Like, he doesn't.
Yeah.
He doesn't trust
Well,
any of
I
that
mean, my
shit.
mom's the same way too. My mom still writes checks for everything. I mean, like, I don't even think she knows what PayPal or Cash App is, honestly. Like, I don't even think she knows what Zelle is, you know? Like, I could be like, "Okay, hey mom, hey, I'm gonna sell you some money." She'd be like, "What's that?" You know, like, yeah, like yeah, I don't think she believes. Like, she's good to know, like, how to use a gift card. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
that's all she asks for these days. Christmas, birthday, Mother's Day. All she wants are gift cards. That's all she ever wants. But yeah,
Yeah, he'll do gift cards.
yeah, I don't think she'd look at me like I'm fucking I've got, like, antlers coming out of my head if I said, "Hey, what's your PayPal?" or, "Hey, can I cash app you?" or something. Yeah, she'd be like, "What the hell is that?" So
Well, he knows what it is, he just won't do it.
yeah, my mom would probably be the same way too. So I mean, she's definitely old school. And like, she still also, like, not only does she still write checks, but like, she also, like, balances her checkbook, you know?
Oh, I'm
Like, when
sure
I
my
use
dad does too. I'm
yeah, when I
sure he
used when I
does.
used to write checks, like, I didn't balance my checkbook. Like, I would just rely on my, online banking to figure it out or whatever, and
I
just make sure that
started
I had.
out that way when I started
I did
first
too.
doing it,
When I first
and
got a
then
bank
I
account, I
yeah.
started out that way. But then once online banking came around and became very popular, like, I stopped,
Yeah, I
stop.
eventually, like, dove in and head first and just started online banking, and that was it. I never
Yeah,
wanted to do another bill in the mail again
yeah, yeah. Speaking
because of
of my
things like
mother,
this, like my daddy owes what if it's got lost, I can't even know till Tuesday.
yeah. Speaking of my mother, I saw her yesterday. I had to go to a memorial service yesterday. Unexpected. It was so sad, girl. A childhood friend of mine's daughter passed away. She was only 21.
What the hell?
Yeah. So the story, from what we know, because I mean, like, I told my mother, like, I asked her, I said, "Well, what happened? What do they know?" Like, so this memorial service, like, her body wasn't even there, because they're doing an autopsy to find out what happened to her. But apparently, according to my mother, I guess she ended up getting COVID or something like that. Like, her mother had it first, and then her mother was getting over it, and then her daughter, who's the one that passed away, her name's Ariana, she ended up getting it. And the night before she passed away, like, she was starting to feel a little bit better, I think. And so, like, she had told her mom to go to bed, that, she would be fine. She was just going to, stay up to watch the football game or something like that. And I think my mom said something about she had taken some kind of medicine for, like, a fever or something like that. And then my friend woke up the next morning, and like, her body was already cold.
The
So
fuck?
I can't imagine, girl. I mean, like,
Was
and
she
she's
that
pretty, and
sick?
That's what I'm saying. Like, I mean, I've heard of people dying from COVID, like COVID complications, but like
But you
she's
would think
21
they'd
years
be
old.
super sick.
Right. Yeah. She was 21 years old. She, like she didn't have any underlying health issues or anything like that. So that's why they wanted to do an autopsy to see, like, what happened, like what exactly happened to her. So, but I mean, so sad, girl. It was,
My
yeah. So I
God.
know. I know.
That's weird, especially if she wasn't even sick enough to be in a hospital, how you can just that's what makes me think this might not even be that. It might be something with the medicine.
Yeah, that's my first thought too. I was like, well, she took something, maybe she has some kind of allergic reaction or, or something. I don't know, like it just didn't. Yeah. So, but I don't know. I guess we'll find out after the autopsy and see, see what they say.
Oh, I
But yeah,
can't even imagine.
very, very unexpected. I mean, like I can't even imagine, like losing my child. I mean, it's absolutely crazy. So, yeah, like
Oh
her
my
mother
God.
and my mother are like best friends, so like we grew up together, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
like her daughter that just passed away is the same age as my younger sister's daughters. Like they, like my niece's birthday is in May, and this girl's birthday is next month. It's in February. So like, we all grew up together. So like, like my niece and her like kind of celebrate their birthday, almost together because they're the same age, So yeah, it's a sad situation. Very sad situation.
Mm.
So yeah. Kind of makes you think, you
Oh, I
know.
want to know why she died. So make sure you tell me because I'm no, I
Yeah,
mean
I
like
mean,
just
hopefully my mom.
genuinely curious because can COVID really be like that?
I
Can it be
mean,
that sneaky and just kill a random person even if it's not that bad? I just don't think it can. I don't know if it could have been that necessarily. It's
I don't
just
know though, because like I said, I mean,
yeah,
I have heard of people passing away from, COVID related,
when
like
they're not
COVID
that
related,
sick though, when they didn't even go to the hospital.
I mean, I didn't look into it, but
I mean, I'm just thinking that I'm thinking like if she wasn't even sick enough to be in a hospital, what caused her to stop breathing? Unless she was having that hard of a time breathing, but I don't think I don't think she would have. She would have been in an ER.
yeah,
So
see,
when I
that's what right,
yeah.
absolutely. Yeah. I mean, like I said, I mean, she seemed fine, like the according to my mom, they had like this group text messaging ring going between like her and her mom and like her grandparents and stuff like that and her aunt and stuff like that. And like they were texting, like she was texting in this group text messaging, thing that they had that night that she died. So it's yeah, it's weird. I don't know. It's but it's scary to think about though too, So someone so young that doesn't have any underlying health issues, is healthy, passing away, don't mean you don't even know why is scary to think about. So,
Mm.
but well, it doesn't look like anybody wants to join
It's
us tonight.
sad,
So
dude. That makes me just so sad. Like,
it was very, so
you
it
know,
was,
I mean, that's, I mean, the fact that she's 21, I mean, is obviously sad, but like or when I even hear about a random death of somebody around my age, let's say, and I'm like, well, they just died from a heart attack one day. Like that could happen to me. Like, like you start to realize your own mortality a little more. I mean,
mhm.
when I had cancer, I was 22 and I realized it then, but I lived through it and it's been a long time, so I kind of forgot about that mortality thing. No, I mean, not that I forgot, but it's just like god, any day you can just be gone. I mean, and it makes me like that's why we got to make sure every day we tell everyone how much we love them, like how much I love everyone in this community, you know. Um I really do appreciate y'all, and I don't know, I just want to say that just so you know it in case I don't wake up in the morning. You know?
Oh, don't well, don't
But I
say
mean,
that.
but I mean,
If I can take another, like memorial service thing.
are
So
y'all gonna have a memorial for me? No, I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna go die. I'm gonna be fine.
well, yeah, exactly. But I mean, it does make you
It
think,
wakes you up like, holy shit. That just, like when you told me that story, like if you would have even like that just makes me nervous. Like I didn't even think people got COVID anymore.
I
You
know, and
know?
and and serious enough to cause death too,
I
so it's
mean,
like,
that's why I'm thinking maybe it's because the only people I've ever heard of dying would be people that were very, very sick, you know what I'm saying? And then except in the very, very, very beginning when they thought it was a blood problem because they would just throw clots and shit. Like, I don't know. It was so it's a nightmare to think about that
yeah,
time,
it
right?
is.
And you think that time is over, and then you hear a story like that.
I know.
It's almost like I feel like I don't know. It's just triggering. A
Yeah.
lot, a lot, a lot worse things than dying. Um, okay. Yeah, I guess so. I guess you could say that. Yeah. You'd probably rather die than lose your child, you
Oh,
know?
yeah. Oh, absolutely,
That's what I'm
absolutely.
saying.
I
That's
mean,
why that I don't wish that upon anyone. So,
yeah, I mean, what is it that, people always say that, I mean, you should never bury your children before you, you know? I mean, I pray to God that I don't have to experience something like that, but, like my mom has, though. She's lost a child, so, I mean, I can't imagine anything worse than that, what I'm saying?
me either.
Anything worse than losing a child. So, yeah. So, all right. Well, this took a kind of a morbid turn.
I
I
know, I don't like it.
apologize
But
for
let me
that,
put something happy in here real quick. Let me think. So, who wants to line up for a dermaplane?
I guess Paul would be first in line since
This
since you're
this
talking about
procedure
possibly
in
driving to give him his money back.
this procedure in a salon will probably cost you, I think, around what, 100, a little over 100, maybe. Let me see.
Probably a little over 100. Yeah.
Dermaplane cost. Yeah, anywhere. That's what I remember hearing. Like anywhere between it says here typically range from 75 to 250 per session, depending how heavily on your location, expertise, da 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 da. Da. But it could be higher end or a 150 to 250. And I mean, these don't take that long to do. Like maybe 30 minutes. So,
Yeah. So sometimes they can be included with like a facial too,
yep,
right? Yeah. So the cost
yep.
of it will probably be included in a facials.
Yeah, oh, girl, I'm just so excited to learn whatever I can, you know? I wanna
Yeah.
learn microblading is what I wanna learn. I mean, not microblade yeah, microblading for the eyebrows.
Oh yeah, there's good money in that. I know that lady that works at my salon that does the microblading. I mean, like, yeah, I know she makes bank doing that.
That I'm really interested in the eyes, girl. Eyes, nails, I like those finishing touches things, like the the makeup, the makeup application, the brow mapping, those kind of things. It's like working like on canvas or something. I just love
Mhm.
doing that shit. It's just fun. I don't know. And to help people look better, that little bit of when you do that little bit of thing that helps them look better and you see that difference. It's like when I was taking care of babies and they were they were sick, but then you'd see them as they getting better and how your nursing interventions help them. It's such a good feeling to do something, like that for somebody. I don't know. I'm going on and on.
Yeah. Sorry, I was just typing something in the chat.
Dermaplane, Paul, dermaplane.
Yeah.
That won't hurt you, Paul. That takes a lot of what do you call it? A lot of trust.
Oh yeah. I
I'm
had
going
a
at Bar's
client.
face with a straight razor.
Yeah, I had a client come in several years ago, and she had gone to do basically be a model for, I think it was like her niece or something that was going through like esthetician school or something like that, and she did the dermaplaning on her, and yeah, like she cut her, like yeah, like so
Oh
I
my
don't I don't
God,
think
I don't
she.
want to cut anyone.
Yeah. See, and that's just why I have not decided to do it. I mean, I know these people are probably professionals or whatever, but I'm scared to get something like that done, you know.
Low down, get down, low down, get down, low,
All right, girl, I
low,
think I'm gonna go
low,
ahead and end the
low.
stream.
I came here thinking this was a BattleBot stream. I'm not mad. So what does that mean? Like, because there's so many battle angels, and that's like kind of like a bot thing.
Well, no, battle bots, I think, is like literally like robots battling.
Oh,
I think that's what he's talking about. Yeah, like robots battling. So
low down, get down, low down, get down. See, low down, get down. On this show, I make up songs for everyone.
yeah. I'm sorry. I got distracted. Okay. What you got going on for the rest of the week?
I'm gonna be learning dermaplaning tomorrow, and then I'm gonna have school the rest of the week and work and all that jazz, same as normal. And I will be back here next Sunday for another Bad Beach Fuel.
That is right. And it'll be a bad bitch fuel when the guys are in Vegas too. So
Oh yeah. And skating, yes. I need to get
so I
back
won't
to
have any
skating.
listen, so I won't have any distractions while I'm sitting here at my desk doing the show.
Oh, tomorrow night is the championship game.
Yes. I think
That's
Lou
exciting. I'm
I think
excited
Lou
about that. I
will
really
be
hope
driving
Miami
or
wins.
not
Come on,
driving.
Miami.
I think he will be live streaming on your main channel tomorrow night for the game. Yeah, so Lou's going to be live streaming the game on his main channel. So
Dude, I seriously want Miami to win. First of all, I just want Miami to win because I like them. But even if I didn't like them, who gives a fuck about Indy? Like, so who's somebody said in a stream, I don't know where I saw it or heard it, that everyone in the whole country, the only people that want Miami to win live in Miami. Like everybody, nobody gives a fuck about Indiana. That's the most boring state besides Nevada or wherever it is that what's his face lives in. What is it, Nevada?
who?
Nate,
Who are you talking?
in his boring place. That
Oh,
he lives.
Nebraska.
Nebraska.
he's-
I always say Nevada.
Nebraska.
It's so boring, Nate, that I can't remember the name of it.
Well, listen, I hate to burst your bubble, but I think Indiana is probably going to win.
I know, and I hate that because they're boring as fuck. Nobody gives a shit about Indiana. Okay. You like it? It's catchy, he says. He likes my song. Have you ever seen Low Down, Get Down before? Welcome to the Bad Beach Fuel Show.
Yes, welcome to the Bad Bitch Fuel. Thank you so much for subscribing and tuning in. So we do this show every Sunday, 8 p.m. Eastern time. So make sure
Hello?
notification is on.
Oh,
So
there it is. Okay.
so all right, my beautiful friend and co-host. Until next week.
Oh, yes. Okay. So I love y'all and everything. I forgot I got off track. All right. Mwah, and I'll see you next week. Bye.
All right, that's going to do it for this episode of Bad Bitch Fuel. I appreciate everybody tuning in. Quick shout out, of course, to my daughter who's going to be turning 16 on Wednesday. So happy birthday to her. So that's what I'm going to be spending this week doing. She's off of school tomorrow, so we're going to be spending the majority of this week trying to just prepare. I just ordered all kinds of shit from Amazon to have at the house here. So again, thoughts for me on Saturday, because I'm going to have about 10 teenage girls here hosting a party for 10 teenage girls. So thoughts for me. Make sure you're tuning in tomorrow night for the national championship game on Lou's main channel. He'll be streaming. live for you on Bluetooth. But I will be back next week with of course my amazing co-host and friend TK. So make sure you're tuning in next week, same time, same channel, same whatever. But until next time, I will catch everybody on the flip side.